Go.
Hello, so this is our S4S project, Search for Solutions on Thorium and Next Generation Nuclear Fission. So nuclear fission reactors, in this case using thorium, have a longer lifetime than fossil fuels, meaning there would be fewer facilities and they are more expensive and they could potentially be dangerous to the public. So these are some issues that should be addressed. Thorium nuclear power plants should be designed to be smaller, lighter, and safer, and therefore would be a good replacement for fossil fuel plants. So how nuclear fission works, basically nuclear fission is just splitting atomic nuclei and releasing energy that binds protons and neutrons together. Thorium is a naturally occurring radioactive metal and is used as fuel for generating nuclear power, which is just nuclear fission. And there are traces found in soil, animals, plants, and rocks. Thorium cannot be used on its own, so it must be irradiated in order for a chain reaction to occur to produce an isotope of uranium that can be used in a nuclear reaction. Thorium is more abundant than uranium, and thorium is also used to heat water, which is used to power wind turbines, and the most complex processes to create steam.
So, how you address global change issues? Over 80% of the world's energy supply is dominated by fossil fuels right now, and thorium is much safer elements to generate power through nuclear fission. And a quote from a research says that efficient-based nuclear power plants are to play a major role in combating global warming, then we want them to be free from fears of catastrophic and runaway chain reaction. So if you see the graph on the left, you see at year 2000, fossil fuels takes 64.5% of the electricity generation, and in 2017, it only increased by 0.4%. But then the electricity generation has increased about like almost double. So the use of thorium and next generation nuclear fission as an available, developed, and proven non-carbon technology with the potential to make an essential contribution to the mitigation of global warming, in addition to renewable energy. So some of our most renewable energy sources are wind, solar, hydro, geothermal, and biomass. And in the future, I believe that thorium and next generation nuclear fission is going to be part of them, and it's going to play a very important role here. So what are some benefits? Is a renewable source generating renewable energy, obviously, and the alarm new United Nations Environmental Report 2017 shows a wide discrepancy between annual carbon emissions predicted for 2030. The emission consists with a long-term 2-degree global temperature increase, which is a very significant increase already and is not good. And the gap is estimated at around 11.0 to 13.5 GT CO2. And the next generation power plants, if we're gonna have it, estimated having it around year 2025, 2065, by nuclear plants would reduce annual CO2 emissions in like around 11.8. So this is a significant drop. And some more benefits from it is the economic advantage. Is based low electrical energy requirements, and the next generation could have annual probability radiation escaping into surroundings be about 10 to the negative 9 or even lower. And the graph shows that when we first have anything around the reactor generation, we have like 10 to the negative 4 or 10 to the negative 3. And every time the generation like improves, we have like lower and lower core melting probability. And now it's going to be very small to like 10 to the negative 9.
So how mature is the technology? Currently, the technology of using thorium as an energy source is still under development in the laboratories. So today, the natural thorium isotope U-232 can be transformed to a fissile U-233 nucleus following a thermal neutron capture reaction. However, the potential use of thorium in nuclear energy is pretty low for today. And the criticism for this new technology, it has the limitations of using thorium as a new nuclear energy source because of the proliferation and the radiotoxicity problems. And also, it would cost more than our current technology because this new technology is still under development. And thank you for watching. Any questions? And start citation for the PowerPoint.
Yep.